In this tutorial, I'm going to discuss adding a Spirit Ed fundraiser for an event I've already created called Project Graduation. I'll be covering the basic Sagepoint fundraising features so you can easily adapt this tutorial to your own fundraiser. We'll begin on our Sagepoint dashboard of events. I got here by logging into my Sagepoint account. In my list of events, we see the Project Graduation event, so let's go ahead and open it. I've already completed the event description and guests and options sections, and we will set up the fundraising together. One thing to note is that there are additional tutorials on how to set up your event and edit your description area on tutorials.sagepoint.com. In my project graduation description area, I've included a brief overview of my event and have detailed what benefits sponsors will receive at each of the defined sponsorship levels. I've used the default fundraising level names, Platinum, Gold, Silver, Bronze, and Donors, but I have customized the sponsorship amounts to reflect what I believe my sponsors will consider. These are easily customized for your own fundraiser. Let's get started with creating the fundraising section of our project graduation event. We'll do this by going into edit mode. Now let's check the fundraise box. This gives us the ability to edit fundraising by clicking on the underlined text. When we click on Edit Fundraising, the Setup Sponsor Listings section opens with default options selected. Let's talk about some of the level features. First, it's important to know that all paid listings support links to sponsor websites. This will be very important to your sponsors, as this is the quick and easy way for those viewing the fundraising sponsorships to link to advertiser websites for more information. Let's take a look at the other features. By clicking on the Edit pencil on any of our sponsor levels, we'll see a description of each feature and can decide what to include at each level of our fundraising campaign. In the Edit Sponsorship Level pop-up window, you're able to customize several things. You may select if the specific sponsorship level is active and one you want to use. You may give it a custom name if desired, though I'll leave it as Platinum for now. You can enter a number in the How Many field if you want to limit the number of sponsors at a specific level. I recommend leaving this blank. You may customize the cost of sponsoring a level by entering a custom amount. Let's go ahead and do this now for each level. In my description for the Platinum level, I set the level at $500, so let's go ahead and change that. I just click Update. For the Gold level, I set it to $250. For Silver, $100. And finally, for Bronze, I set it to $50. Let's review the other features now. The other features that may be included with each level are email. Sponsor information is listed at the bottom of event emails. Logo. The sponsor logo is displayed on the event website. Offer. Sponsors may include custom offers as part of their sponsorship, such as discount coupons, free gifts, etc. And Top Spot. The sponsor receives the regular Spirit Ad listing as well as a display in the Top Spot rotating ad space. This space highlights the top-level sponsors and is a popular feature with advertisers and sponsors. You may also list additional benefits at each level here. For instance, you can mention that sponsors will be included in the school newspaper. In my project graduation example, I listed the additional benefits in my event description area. Okay, let's go ahead and close this window now. So in the Setup Sponsor Listings section, you want to decide which levels to include in your fundraising, set the dollar amount of each level, and then decide which features to offer. Let's talk about the donors now. I consider this a special category in a fundraising campaign. You'll find that there are sponsors who are more comfortable donating cash or a product instead of sponsoring a level with a credit card payment. This fundraising feature allows these sponsors to have their name listed as a sponsor for free, as they are providing a valued gift to the campaign. The last thing to decide is your fundraising goal and whether to show this goal to participants in the fundraiser. I usually like to include a goal, and if I think seeing the progress to the goal will motivate my sponsors, I check the box to display it to participants. Let's set a goal here of $10,000. And I will check the box to show the goal to participants. In the Invite Sponsors area, you may list or copy and paste the email addresses of specific individuals or business owners that you would like to invite to support your fundraiser. You may also check the box to create or add to a group from these sponsors and may give your group a custom name if desired. I'll go ahead and check the box and leave the default name. Finally, let's select the Fundraising Options link. Here you may select from various options. You may allow donations from guests, something to definitely consider for your fundraiser. Many sponsors may not be interested in promoting a business, but may still desire to make a donation to your fundraiser. Take a look at the other options and see if they apply to you. Let's go ahead and save the changes to our event now. We see our event description area as before, and now we see a Sponsor This Event section, where a potential supporter can click the green sponsor button at the desired level, complete the information, and submit the Spirit ad for review to your event sponsorship coordinator. Once approved, the ad is automatically listed on your sponsor page and can be placed on your website with a Sagepoint widget. This widget allows you to show sponsors on your event website, and this feature will be covered in a separate tutorial. You can see that sponsors may make a donation to the event as well. Finally, the fundraising goal is published, as well as a tracking bar showing progress toward reaching the goal. One last thing that I want to point out to you is the Tools for the Organizer section. While most of the tools here will be described in a separate tutorial, I wanted to talk about one specific feature, creating an event link. As I mentioned previously, you may invite others directly from your event fundraiser. You may also create a custom link to your fundraiser. To do this, click on Create a Link, and under the Custom Links section, you may enter a custom name for your fundraiser. Let's call this Project Graduation 2014. After you enter your name, click on Create, and you'll get a message indicating that your event link has been saved. You can now use this custom link to invite others to your fundraising event, either by embedding it in an email or providing a link from your event webpage or blog page. It's that easy. Your fundraiser is now set up and ready to go. For more information about setting up Sagepoint events and fundraisers, please go to tutorials.sagepoint.com. To get started on creating your own event or fundraiser, let's go to www.sagepoint.com.